Hello and welcome YouTube. Today we're playing Alakazam Control and I'm gonna teach you everything I know about this deck. As of the deck list, things are pretty standard. We have Weezing with Alakazam, all of their stages, some item cards and the trainers. However, the playstyle is where things should really be focused on because this is the more important part. Now, as you know, this deck is designed to counter some meta decks. That is why it's called anti-meta control. And there are a couple of cards that help us do that. Of course, the signature Pokemon for this deck is Alakazam, and there are two reasons why this card is so good. Number one, it deals 60 damage plus additional 30 for each energy the opponent Pokemon has, which means you can OTK pretty easily. And the second benefit is the fact that it requires only one psychic energy to make it work and two colorless, meaning you can play two color deck and make it work that way. That is where Weezing comes into place. Weezing is an incredibly good stall card. Together with Koga, you're able to control the game pretty well, and compared to something like Gengar, here you can actually use the ability to deal 30 damage, which is super strong against Mewtwo, for example, but also you're able to chunk down the opponent's Pokemon really easily. Now let's go over the deck list, and the card that I want to talk about is actually Abra. I think that Abra is not as bad as people might think. So you know how you play decks with only two Pokemons in them, for example Charizard, and usually if you start with the wrong Pokemon you will have to retreat it with either X speed or spend a retreat cost for it. However, here you don't need to do that. Abra is able to switch without spending the X speed card or the retreat cost. That's why I'm not actually playing X speed here, and the goal is to just switch to Weezing so you can kind of control the game as much as possible until the Alakazam hits the field. The rest of the deck is pretty much standard, but the reason why I'm playing one Potion and one Giovanni is because I'm playing too many trainers and I don't want to have multiple trainers that I can't use in my opening hand. And also, Potion is actually useful. If you're playing against Mewtwo and you have Weezing on the field, usually Weezing can take 2 hits plus a Giovanni from Mewtwo and then it's dead. However, if you heal it for 20, it can tank an additional hit, and I know that this doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but sometimes it is. And as of the Giovanni is really useful against some strategies where the Pokemon is a little too big for Alakazam to deal with, and there are cases, for example, with Venusaur where you can deal with it because it has 190 HP, and one Giovanni can solve that problem for you. Now let's briefly talk about some of the top tier decks and how to counter them. The only deck that I would say you can really counter is Articuno, because Articuno is literally just ridiculous. I mean, if you get a couple of hits with Misty, you just win no matter what. Mewtwo is usually counterable with Weezing because you can deal more damage and poison it. Also, Alakazam can deal at all times 120 damage, so all you need is just 30 damage on the Mewtwo to get rid of it. So it's a pretty good matchup for the deck overall. Pikachu is literally dead to one Alakazam attack because it deals 120 damage to Pikachu since it has 2 energies at all times, which is super cool against Pikachu, by the way. This is a really easy way to win the game. Venusaur, being the tankiest Pokemon, is something that Alakazam can also one-shot because it usually has 4 energies and 190 HP, which means that Alakazam is gonna deal 180 plus the one Giovanni that we keep when we see the matchup. It's game again. So it's really strong against Venusaur as well, surprisingly. And the one matchup that I don't like very much is against Charizard, because Charizard doesn't stack that many energies on the active Pokemon, which means you need to use something like Sabrina. But if you manage to use Sabrina on like a Charizard that has 4 energies and it's about to hit you, you can just win the game through that. That one really depends on the scenario, to be honest. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you need to know about the deck list and how Alakazam deals with different things. Now let's get into the gameplay so I can show you some of those matchups. So we are starting first. That is not amazing, but fine. Our hand is... oh, that's horrible, dude. 2 copies Kadabra with nothing else. Oh no. Well, sometimes it'd be like that. Oh, I'm playing against Charizard. Okay. That's a matchup I don't think I can win, especially with a poor hand. So please give me something good. Oh, that's good. That's the best card I could have gotten. Let's see. Please give me Abra or something. Koga, that's okay. Pokeball is Abra, so... oh, actually, no, I have another copy of Coughing. Oh, but that's Abra, yeah, sure. Well, at least we got the Abra, that's good. He has the perfect hand with Charmander already, and the Moltres, and the Professor's Research and Pokeball as well. Yeah, alright. Second Moltres too. This game will probably be decided depending on how big of a luck he has with the heads and tails. Okay, only one head. Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so we're gonna go into Weezing and we're gonna get the Kadabra as well. Cool thing is we can chunk down the Moltres super quickly with that. I don't think the Weezing matters that much though, because if he gets enough energy onto his Charizard quickly enough, I'm still gonna lose the game. Tails and heads. Okay, again, only one head. He also got an additional energy onto Moltres. He probably wants to hit the Weezing once before it dies. So let's start buffing up our Kadabra here. Well, that will be 30 damage as well, plus the 10 from the poison. That's 40, so he's left to 50 HP, meaning he will lose his Pokemon during the following turn. But I might also lose my Weezing because he's gonna deal 70 damage. So I think he kind of made the right decision, just trying to buff the Moltres a little more with the attack. He's also gonna be able to get 4 energies onto the Charizard quickly because he has 2 turns for that. And he also has Potion. Oh, that's not good. Ooh, 2 heads this time. Alright, that's fine. Let's go Coughing. Let's get the second energy onto the Kadabra. Now Now, dude, I don't even have anything else. I'm just gonna have to attack again with 30. Yeah, that's not good, but it's the only thing I can do here. Even if I activate Koga, it doesn't matter because he can still deal with whatever I summon anyways. Alright, so he's gonna attack into the other Moltres. Interesting, not going into Charizard, but Moltres. He's technically giving me more time, which isn't beneficial for him in my opinion. Let's see the luck this time. Heads, tails, heads. Alright, is he gonna buff more the Charizard? No, this time no. He's gonna go for something else. Drawing Abra is literally terrible. I don't need it. Well, in that case, let's just get the third energy onto Kadabra. We have Wheezing again to poison. Dude, the problem is we just have to play slowly and can't really do anything right now. Pass turn without using the ability? Wait, what? We're not gonna show the Alakazam because I don't want him to know that I have Alakazam available right now. I'm just gonna continue to attack for 30 and, you know, chunk him down as much as I can until he decides to just do something himself so I can counter it. Alright, so that will be Moltres for 70 damage. It still doesn't matter that much. It's completely okay. Drawing the second copy of Alakazam. I'm not gonna show it yet. I'm just gonna go like this. Attack with 30. This will be additional 10. That's enough. He will tag in most likely Charizard to basically get rid of my Wheezing. It doesn't matter what he does though because I have double Alakazam, so it's still game. Oh, interesting. So he did go for the 200 attack now so that I can get game with it. That's a very smart decision from him, by the way, because now I'm gonna be able to deal 150 with Alakazam and it won't be enough. Well, it doesn't matter because it's still game. I have Sabrina in the hand. Yeah, he conceded. Okay. Well, Sabrina was enough, but even without the Sabrina, next turn would have been game because of the second Alakazam. Alright, I'm going first. Not too bad of a starting hand with the double Professor's Research. Bulbasaur. Oh, that's an interesting matchup. I actually want to see what will happen here because Bulbasaur matchup is one of the most interesting ones for me. Let's start with Professor's Research here. Draw 2 cards. Please give me Abra, it will be very cool. Nope, okay. Professor's Research as well as Execute and Passing Turn. We can activate Pokeball. Please give me Abra, just one Abra. Okay, yeah. We don't have energy for the Wheezing, but still, just being able to tank for a little bit is better than nothing. Two Sabrinas, sure, I guess. Let's Abra, let's give it an energy. I have 8 cards left in my deck, so it's looking pretty decent for me because I can just wait a turn or two with the Wheezing as well. Activating Pokeball to draw another basic Pokemon now. Alright, so he's gonna go for X-Speed and switch with the Execute. Yeah, that makes sense because it's just much better, especially if he does have the second stage. Yeah, he does have it. Dude, this is the most OP card ever. At least he doesn't deal the 80 damage. That's really cool for me. That gives me a turn to think. So I can activate Sabrina just to slow him down a little bit. That might be a decent idea. I mean, just for the sake of stalling, let's activate Sabrina because if I let him just attack with the Executor, I am probably gonna lose it super quickly. Wheezing is the main defense that I have right now and I don't want to lose it that easily. He's still gonna switch to Execute most likely, but at least this way he's losing 1 energy. Bro, I'm in a very bad spot. Second Tails. Thank God. I'm so lucky. Let's see what I top deck. Bro, where is Kadabra? I have 6 cards in my deck, dude. Let's activate the Gas League. I'm gonna go with the Koga play because I don't have much of a choice. And I'm gonna tank the hit with the other Abra. Hopefully not gonna be dying, but now let's get Coughing. Let's get the energy onto it and pass turn with that. Dude, I'm just trying to stall the game pretty much. Is he gonna get Tails? Oh my god, 3rd time Tails. That is so unlucky. Let's... Oh, finally we draw Kadabra. Let's get it on the field. Now, let's go with Abra and let's retreat it though. Not gonna go for the teleport. We're gonna go for the retreat so I can swing with Wheezing as well and get some damage onto this guy. Let's deal 30 damage. This will help a lot because now he's left to 100 HP and it will give me a little bit of an upside because I will be able to one-shot him with the Alakazam. He doesn't have any stages for the Bulbasaur, which is super bad for him. Not the only one with bad luck. Erika-chan, healing for 50. Oh no. Finally got the heads, by the way, dealing 80 damage. So my Wheezing is left to 30 HP. Sure. Yeah. That's cool. I'm actually gonna do this and I'm gonna attack with 30, right? So 30, he's gonna be left to 100, then to 90, and then Alakazam will deal exactly 90. All right, okay. The math is good, the math is fine. As long as he doesn't heal it again, I'm gonna be able to deal with him. Let's hope he doesn't have another heal. Professor's Research is most likely gonna give him a couple of stages for the Bulbasaur. Yep, as I expected. And a second Executor, yay. Let's see. Oh, Potion again. Oh my god, dude, stop. Well, let's go with Diabra in the main zone again because I'm just gonna try to stall as much as possible. Pokeball is useless for us, so let's just get rid of it. Alakazam again will help massively. Oh, actually no, it's not useless. I forgot about the second Coughing. Well, let's show the Alakazam. because it has more HP, and if we have to switch into something, might as well switch into that, you know, eventually. I could go into Abra, teleport into Coughing, but then I risk losing it. I could just retreat and attack with Alakazam. This will deal a lot of damage. Now the problem with that is the fact that Alakazam will be left to either 90 or even worse 50, which means that he's gonna be able to deal with it with one attack with the Venusaur, and I don't want that to happen, so I don't know what to do with this. I'm just gonna like buff it, doesn't matter. We're gonna stall a turn again. Second Ivysaur as well as a Venusaur with the other artwork. Oh wow, that looks beautiful. He got a second energy onto the Executor, which means he might wanna retreat it next turn. Sabrina to switch. Oh my god, that's a hard decision. Let's go with Coughing. Coughing will die if he gets hit, and he does get hit, which is not cool, but I think I can manage to win the game despite that. He's gonna get the second point, but that's fine. Let's go with Alakazam. It's time to hit the field, baby. It's time to win this game, dude. I know we got this. Drawing Potion. That's irrelevant to me. Let's get this here. This will deal 120, which is gonna be enough. He's gonna tag into Venusaur. He's gonna deal 100, and I will have the Giovanni to finish him off. Never mind, he went for Executor. My whole plan is now ruined. Oh no. Second Venusaur. Dude, stop with that Executor. I hate this card. I hate it so much. Okay, so he got Tails at least. Sure, that will be only 40, but this is horrible. Top decking Kadabra. Now we're gonna get the second stage. Now we can go for another Alakazam, which is good. Here's the thing. I can deal 90. He won't be able to retreat. Does he have an XP left? I think he used both XPs. No, he has one. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go with Sabrina, because he's gonna go into the second Venusaur that doesn't have any energy, so he's not scared that he's gonna lose the other one. Yep. And I'm gonna heal my Alakazam with a potion, just in case he finds a way to get to the Venusaur with the attack available. And that will give me 60 damage, which is, of course, nothing. But this will stall a turn or two again. I can think of a way to retreat Venusaur this turn, so that's good. That means I have the control again. He just conceded. Oh my god, dude. I don't know why. I mean, I would have gotten rid of his Venusaur. Oh, I actually got a point from him. Oh, yeah, so it was game anyways. Yeah, if I get a point from him, that's enough. That was a fun game, to be honest. All right, we're going first, and we have a beautiful hand. Oh, wow. This is glorious. Let's start with Abra, the double Coughing, pass turn. All we need is one Wheezing, and everything's gonna be cool. We're playing against Mewtwo as well. Oh, that's good, but we're going first, which is not ideal, and we don't have access to Wheezing yet, which is also not ideal. Pokeball into Routes. All right, so he has Professor's Research as well. 2 more cards. Very good start. So he's gonna get 1 energy onto Mewtwo and pass turn. Please give me Wheezing. That's Koga. That's not that good. Let's deal 40 damage with Coughing as much as we can, and that's really it. I'm just gonna try to hit as much as possible with my Coughing. However, it's gonna die at some point, and that's a problem. He's gonna heal with 20 damage. All right. And also evolving the routes. Oh, he has such a good start. He has 2 more cards in the hand. He's really close to Gardevoir. That's devastatingly bad for me. Yep, 50 damage to Coughing. Please give me the Wheezing. That will be absolutely glorious. Alakazam that early is also not bad. I'm not gonna go for Alakazam that early because there's no need to show him that I have it. I'm just gonna hit as much as possible with Coughings. Second Mewtwo. Alright. Does he have the Gardevoir? If he doesn't have Gardevoir, it might not be completely lost. He starts buffing it because he's probably gonna retreat with the first one. That makes sense. Now I'm gonna tag into Coughing again, but dude, if I get Professor's Research into like a Wheezing, that would be really helpful. Can I see something nice? Bro, second Koga, we don't need that. So he has 2 XPs to retreat. Yeah. Sure, that's cool, I guess. He's gonna deal additional 50 damage, and that's still good. By the way, I still have a chance, believe it or not. I might be able to win this game if he doesn't have Gardevoir specifically during the next turn, though. It really just depends on the situation. Wow, we draw Wheezing. Oh my god, finally. Let's get another energy onto the Kadabra, and now let's get the poison going. Also, let's activate that potion because he won't be able to deal with my Pokemon if he has like a Giovanni. But if he has Gardevoir, he's still gonna deal with it, so there's nothing to do about that part. But I'm gonna be able to deal 60 damage, which is super strong. Now, the cool thing is Alakazam can one-shot either of the Mewtwo's, which is the position that I want to be in. However, I am really behind because I'm 1 point behind, and he might get another one if he has Gardevoir. So I still don't like the situation much. Alright, 50 with Mewtwo. Now I have, let's see, that will deal 50 plus another 10. 60. That's still not enough. If I go into Alakazam, I will be able to deal with it. The problem is afterwards I'm gonna lose my Alakazam. I can activate Koga and retreat it. The problem is whatever I summon it's still gonna die. Actually no, there's one scenario in which it doesn't die. Let's activate Koga. We're gonna return the Wheezing to the hand. We're gonna get the Abra, and now let's summon the Coughing because that's the only way I don't lose to 50 damage hit. So I'm gonna go with the Abra, and I'm gonna activate the teleport effect to switch with the Coughing here, and I'm just hoping hoping that he doesn't have Gardevoir. If he has Giovanni, it's fine, but he's most likely gonna get Gardevoir by now, so it's still gonna die, to be honest. I don't have Sabrina or anything to get a natural in this game, so it really doesn't matter. I don't know if something even saves me here. Giovanni is not gonna be it. Well, let's just summon the Alakazam, get the hit, and then we're losing the game. There's nothing to do. Sometimes we counter it, sometimes we don't, because it depends on the Weezing, and if you don't have Weezing, nothing's gonna happen really. Well, that was it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the Alakazam gameplay. Let me know if there's somewhat of an improvement that you figured out how to make Alakazam better. I would love to hear from you. Also, check out more Pokemon content in the channel, of course, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.